We've made it to Friday and it's weather for Weather Geeks time. Welcome back, everyone. And no surprise, yeah, it's turned out to be a rainy one today. Rain's been light for the most part, although we had a little downpour that moved through in the 12 and early in the 1 o'clock hour. These are rainfall totals and backyard rain gauges so far over the last 24 hours. Nothing real out of control here. Generally a tenth of an inch or so around Greater Youngstown, Boardman, heading up towards Hubbard. A little bit higher once you're north of I-80, up here towards Cortland, 0.16, 0.12 just north of Hermitage, and over towards Mercer, 0.07. So the rain's been pretty light. We'll probably get another couple of tenths at most worth of rain today. So April showers will continue to help us out in greening things up. Some of us are going to be about ready to mow before you know it. Unfortunately, with a showery forecast coming for next week, some of our grass may be getting pretty high before we have a real good chance of mowing again. All right, I'm recording this at 2:15 this afternoon, and here's what the radar looks or looked like at that time. Our steady rain, or the steadiest rain of the day, is the back edge of it starting to push through the Mahoning Valley, so we can probably start to expect more breaks in the action starting in the 3 o'clock hour from west to east. But as I record this at 2:15, yeah, it's still raining in most spots pretty lightly. The absolute end of the rain, in other words, where the showers end, is still back here, kind of right along or just west of I-71. That's going to come through later this evening, so we probably won't sound the all clear until maybe just before sunset. I'll show you what the simulated radars look like for the rest of the day in just a second. Thankfully, we're not dealing with severe weather here, but this is going to be a pretty bad outbreak of severe weather down in parts of Virginia and North Carolina for the rest of the day today. Severe thunderstorm warnings out for many of these cells, and every county in red is in a tornado watch. Conditions are favorable for tornadic activity down here today. There's enough wind shear, or turning of the air with height in the atmosphere. There's also enough instability, enough lift in the air with a lot of moisture around that, yeah, the ingredients are right for a pretty tough afternoon down here in Raleigh and Greenville, Fayetteville, and heading up maybe near Virginia Beach and Richmond. So that's all staying to our south, and I don't think we're going to hear any claps of thunder now here for the rest of the day. Maybe as far north as Wheeling, Parkersburg, Morgantown. There might be some thunder that tries to develop down in this zone before the day is through, but I really doubt it does get this far to the north. All right, I'm going to strip off all of the current information and talk about what's going to happen as we head through the rest of the afternoon and early this evening. We'll bring up the latest HRRR model, High Resolution Rapid Refresh model is what that stands for. And I'm going to fast forward a couple of hours to 4 o'clock this afternoon. And this is a computer model, so it's not likely to get it exactly right, but this model does pretty well in the short term, usually with the placement of areas of precipitation. So here's 4 o'clock. Still showery. Again, the steadiest of the rain's probably pushed away, but still some lingering hit-or-miss showers at this point. 5 o'clock, still some showers around, and here's 6 o'clock. Still looking kind of damp. Now, of course, we do have a spring game this evening. YSU football getting set for the annual red and white scrimmage over at Stambaugh Stadium. And I've been telling you that it's going to dry out during the course of the game, and I still think that idea is on track. Here's 7 o'clock this evening, right when that scrimmage is supposed to start, and the back edge of the showers just pushing through, probably somewhere around 7. Might be as early as 6:30, might be as late as 7:30, but somewhere around the 7 o'clock hour. And then here's 8 o'clock. Everything's pushed away, and by 9 o'clock this evening, any even leftover sprinkles or drizzle should be out of here. So things are going to improve maybe an hour or so before sunset this evening, and then we should be dry for the vast majority of the overnight tonight. Now, we've been talking about how Saturday is largely rain-free, but there could be a stray shower around, and I'm starting to get a little more confident in the timing of any stray shower activity. This is the latest NAM model, North American model, simulated radar for 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. It shows this band of showers. Let me actually rewind, show you the progress of this. Middle of the night tonight, this forms maybe out in Indiana, western Ohio, and then by 6 in the morning, it's starting to approach parts of our viewing area. By about sunrise tomorrow morning, particularly it looks like south of 224 down into Columbiana County, maybe Lawrence County. We might get a shower or two. Same story then for 8 o'clock in the morning. And then here's 9 tomorrow morning. Showers at that point sinking off to the south towards I-70. So, as we get into the midday in the afternoon tomorrow, there might be one more shower around. Here's noon. Model's trying to spit up a quick shower up here, and that's something I can't rule out happening, but I do think the best chance, when you look at the entire day tomorrow, the best chance of seeing a shower is going to be in the morning, and it's going to be south of Youngstown. That's where you have the greatest likelihood. Now, if you live up in Trumbull County, Mercer County tomorrow, you want to play golf, you want to get in some yard work, I can't rule out that you're going to get a shower around midday or early afternoon, but the likelihood's not real high, probably 20, maybe 30%. And then you should be fine everywhere. It looks like mid to late afternoon. So, again, a review tomorrow. Best chance of a shower early is going to be south of Youngstown, and then there could be something stray that pops up here around midday, just about anywhere, but, most of us won't see that. So that's the story for our Saturday. Let's then fast forward to Sunday. And Sunday, I think, is from start to finish a dry day. We're going to have high pressure just off the screen up to the north, giving us a dry feed of air down from the north, and so we're in good shape on Sunday. Not exactly a warm day, but not bad with some sun. We'll approach 60, it looks like. And then the changes come. This is an upper-level low-pressure system that's just going to take its sweet time. I want to show you just how slow this is going to be next week. Going to bring up the 500 millibar map here and show you exactly what we have going on for next week. And it's not pretty. This is going to be a slow moving system that's going to start out in the Rockies, and then it's going to put on the brakes as we go through time. Let me fast forward to early next week. Here's Monday morning. Look at this big upper low out here across the middle of the country. And what you've got going on is a blocking pattern forming. Ridge of high pressure up here over Hudson Bay, ridge of high pressure off the coast of California, ridge of high pressure down off the coast of the southeast. And so everything's just going to kind of get blocked up because all those highs are going to orient themselves like roadblocks. And so as I kind of fast forward here through next week, this is let's see, this would be Tuesday morning. Notice it hasn't moved much from Monday. It's out here Monday, and then by Tuesday it's kind of drifting around the Midwest. Here's Wednesday. See, yeah, that'd be Wednesday the 30th. It's centered still over the Midwest. And then here's Thursday as we kick off the month of May. It hasn't moved hardly at all. Notice, you go from Wednesday kind of over Minneapolis or Chicago, and then you go to Thursday, and it's still kind of over Chicago. So what this means is, with the pattern this blocked up in an upper-level low-pressure system cruising slowly through the Midwest, it's an unsettled pattern for us. And I think the rain's going to push in towards the end of Monday, into Monday night, and then it's a showery pattern after that. It's not going to rain all day, every day next week, but Tuesday, scattered showers around. Here's Wednesday, scattered showers around. At any point, there could probably be a thunderstorm that tries to kick up. Here's Thursday. Things may be becoming a little less active by this point, but we're still probably going to have to keep the chance of a passing shower in. And then here's next Friday, a week from today. Blobs of green all over the place with an unstable atmosphere. Upper level low pressure system means the air is cold in the mid levels of the atmosphere. Cold air up there means an unstable atmosphere, and showers can try to pop up. So we're going to be dealing with that starting late on Monday. And that'll have an influence on our temperatures. Here's the long range temperature outlook for generally next week into next weekend. Below average in a lot of places from the Rockies on east. Beyond that, as we head towards the second week of May, of course our confidence in any forecast goes down in the longer range, but the overall trends are not as consistently cold, but it's not exactly a warm-looking pattern either. So if we're looking for a few days of 80 plus, probably not going to see it through at least the first week of May. All right, that's weather for Weather Geeks on this Friday. I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you right back here on Monday. In the meantime, on the TV side tonight, you can always check out my updated 7-day forecast on 21 News at 6 and 11.